Over the last 3 days alone, I think I've been asked on stream if double special is dead around 20 to 30 times, and I haven't really had a good answer until now, and the answer is yes and no. With double special loadouts, there are two things you really need to worry about, which is your special ammo economy, and more importantly, your heavy ammo economy. And since we can do endless amounts of special finishers, this nerf only affects our heavy ammo. Up until now, Destiny 2 used to have a modifier applied in all activities found in the PvE sandbox, which was called Juggler. This modifier drastically reduced the chance to get ammo for a weapon that you were currently holding out. Holding a heavy meant you wouldn't get heavy drops, and holding a special meant you wouldn't get special drops. The effect this ended up having was that using two special weapons meant you would drastically increase the amount of heavy drops you got by default, and as of Season 22, this has been removed from the game. It seems now that Bungie wants us to generate heavy ammo through the use of Aeon finishers, Cenotaph Mask, and then most importantly, ammo finder mods. Ammo finders work on a counter system in Destiny 2. For heavy ammo specifically, with a finder mod on, it is going to take you 83.5 kills on average to generate a heavy ammo brick. However, different weapons lower the amount of kills needed. With a special weapon, it's going to take around 76 kills. With a primary, it only takes around 20 kills. And then with an exotic primary, this gets all the way down to only 17 kills. Multiple finder mods only increase the amount of ammo in the brick itself when you generate it for you. Scout mods, on the other hand, make it so that any ammo that you make with a finder also appears for your allies, and then multiple finder mods also increase the amount of ammo in a finder brick, but only for your allies. To figure out if double special is actually dead, I went to test ammo drops with a trio doing the conflux encounter in Vault of Glass. All of us ran double special with one heavy ammo finder and one heavy ammo scout. That way, any finder bricks that I made would appear for my teammates and vice versa. We ran the encounter twice, which ended up being more than enough to test if drops had been reduced. In this first test, running double special gave the following drops. I ended up getting 2 real heavy bricks, someone else ended up getting 1 real heavy brick, and the last person got 5 real heavy bricks. And then all of us collectively got 3 finder bricks because each person made a single brick by killing purely with special weapons. In the second test, running double special, I ended up getting 1 real drop, somebody else got 2 real heavy drops, and then the last person got 3 real drops. And just like before, we all collectively got 3 finder bricks, which makes sense because we all probably killed around 100 enemies. So clearly, after around a 5-minute encounter, using only double special to add clear, the base drop rate of heavy ammo that we used to get is clearly nerfed. It's super easy to figure that out, and in an encounter where there are less enemies to deal with and you have damage phases, you're going to have even less ammo than we ended up getting here. What definitely does still exist, however, are heavy ammo phases. This is likely how somebody ended up getting 5 bricks the first time around. These are just periods of time in the game where you're able to get a ton of heavy ammo drops in a short duration. Prelapse has an amazing video covering this, which I will have linked below, which you should definitely check out. But these basically work around luck and are not consistent in any practical setting. As I've already covered, ammo finders work best with an exotic primary. So in this second set of tests, we all ended up running exotic primaries and used this for our main ad clear, and the results are insane. In the first test, I got 1 real brick to drop, somebody else got 1 real brick to drop, and the final person had 3 real bricks. Then collectively, as a team, we made 19 finder bricks during this same period of time, which is around 5 to 8 minutes. In the second test, I ended up getting 0 real heavy ammo drops. Somebody had 1 real drop, and then the final person got 2 real drops. And then in this attempt, we had 21 finder bricks drop in total. I think the biggest thing to take away from these tests is that the ammo drops seemed almost exactly the same between testing. Running double special no longer has the ability to increase your heavy ammo drops, at least by a large enough margin for it to ever matter. Now that double special isn't going to be as effective anymore for generating heavy ammo, how are you able to switch up to an exotic primary and use ammo finders effectively? Obviously, you want at minimum 1 heavy ammo finder and 1 heavy ammo scout mod equipped. That way, anybody who's generating ammo will also be generating ammo for their teammates. And then second to this, as I already mentioned, you obviously want a primary or an exotic primary to make ammo in 17 to 20 kills. This isn't an average. It will always be 17 or 20 kills, depending on if you're just on a primary or just an exotic. On top of this, whenever collecting ammo, a second ammo scout mod is going to increase the ammo in each brick for your teammates. So to be as effective as possible, people running this want to have 2 scout mods on. People collecting the ammo should collect with a scavenger mod because this is going to increase ammo per brick even further. And then lastly, collecting with additional copies of reserve mods also increases the ammo you get. I ended up testing almost every single combination of scout mods, scavengers, and reserve mods, seeing how many rockets each would end up giving me with a finder brick. And as you can see on the table on screen now, if a brick was made with just 1 or 2 scout mods equipped, and I ended up grabbing it with no reserve or no scavenger mods, I always got 1 rocket. After adding a single scavenger mod, no matter how many reserves or scouts we ended up changing up, I always got 2 rockets. And then finally, the only way to ever get 3 rockets from a finder brick is if it was made with 2 scouts and you grab with a scavenger along with 2 or more reserve mods. Do also note that finder bricks can change the ammo value that they provide. Under the LMG testing in green, we did the same exact test 4 times in a row and got different ammo values. For the most part, it gave 83 rounds every time I picked up this brick, but in one example, it gave 98 rounds. The same exact thing can even happen when at full reserves with the scavenger mod and double scouts. There is a chance that you only get 2 rockets instead of 3. Lastly, the mod Elemental Munitions in the seasonal artifact in the final column also spawns in finder bricks. This seems to require far less kills with the elemental orbs than with any weapons. In our cases, we were able to generate a finder brick in 5 to 10 kills with the orbs, requiring anywhere from 1 orb or 2. This also seems to work with the scout mod system. So if the thrower of the orb spawns the brick, double scout mods will increase ammo for allies. Overall, the TLDR for this video is as follows. The double special nerf has a massive impact on your team's heavy ammo economy. You can no longer safely rely on double special loadouts across your entire team to give everybody enough heavy ammo. Instead, I would recommend having 2 to 3 players running an exotic primary with heavy ammo finder and double scouts. I know that means no siphon mods, but you should be able to gen enough orbs through other means. And the reason I recommend 2 to 3 players is so that you don't spread out the 15 to 20 kills required to make a finder brick amongst too many people. Make sure these people are your ad clear players. When grabbing the bricks, you should also have a loadout to swap to that has full reserves and a scavenger mod applied. No reason not to, and you can also have a shoot to loot weapon in this loadout to make your life much easier. Then lastly, in situations where you can reliably use Cenotaph Mask or Aeon finishers, do it. This will always be one of the best ways to generate ammo for the team. The only issue is there usually isn't enough yellow bar enemies for full ammo in every single boss encounter in the game. So I would always do a mix of finders and ammo generation exotics. Depending on the setup, this means only certain players should realistically be on double special, so saying that it is and isn't dead seems pretty fair. I stream a bunch over on my Twitch and I upload on YouTube almost daily. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to drop a follow over there and a like and sub right here. As always, have a good one, guys. Peace.